right, so Halloween is coming up, and I know you're very into Halloween.
I am.
And we came up with some ideas for what you could be, because I know.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
I have a costume, but let me see what you have.
Okay. We have right here. One costume is just being a pumpkin.
You know, I have to say, you're very close to what I'm going to be.
Really?
Yes.
All right. Well, maybe there's another one, snowman. And we're trying to incorporate, and then this.
Of course.
To me, this is the best one because you have a bun in the oven. See?
That's good. I might change it to this one.
Bun in the oven.
I like that one.
You had a Halloween party because I saw you dressed up as a cat, and you had a little collar on that said "If found, return to seal," which I thought was cute. But I was not invited, and I just thought I was all at home, ready. Britney Spears went. She was invited.
She wasn't.
She wasn't invited?
No, so you could have come too, uninvited.
Wow. Look, and I had a better outfit than that.
I'm sure.
Too. Wow, and she just showed up? She just invited herself. Did you talk to her?
I did.
Uh-huh. What'd y'all talk about?
You know, we were talking about babies and diapers, and she explained to me a lot of things about diapers that I didn't know.
Really?
You know these sticky things on the side? I never knew that they were there. To close them in the front, I was always, you know, putting string around. I had no idea.
Wow. So it's great to...
It's very clever. I learned a lot of things.
You learned a lot from Brittany. That's fantastic. All right. Now, Halloween, I know you go all out. Every year there's a huge Halloween party.
Yeah.
And this year, look at her outfit. This is incredible
I know,
what
I
you
love
did.
it.
How long did it take you to do that?
I love Halloween. I can't explain it. I love dressing up and doing all these crazy things. And I wanted to be like an Indian goddess. And I had someone, you know, make the costume for me. And it took me about 4 hours because I had to match the makeup to the bodysuit.
Right.
And, you know, this kind of color doesn't just come ready to go in a tube.
How does it come off, though?
It came off pretty easily.
Yeah. And you did Seal also?
Yeah.
Look at what you did to him.
I know.
That's amazing.
He was hot.
Yeah.
I mean, he's always hot, but he was extremely hot because, you know, it was a lace front, kind of a professional beard wig. And so I had to glue it down and then match the color and put it over it. And he had like a little ponytail coming from here. It was good.
Very cool. Let's talk about your Halloween
open.
cut. I can't imagine what Christmas is like at your house because you go all out for Halloween, so Christmas must be an entire, like, wonderland. But
I try to. I kind of go out for all the holidays.
you do?
Yeah.
I don't know if you've seen what Heidi and Seal were for Halloween. Look at this.
Yeah.
What were you?
I'm not exactly sure. Kind of like, I wanted to be like an alien transformer, crazy alien person.
Look at your face. Did you do that yourself?
I do. I do it every year, and I love doing makeup. I'm not good at doing pretty makeup. I'm good at doing like drag or really theatrical makeup because then you can really pile it on. Like this took me hours and hours.
I'm sure it did take you
and it
hours
was on
and hours.
stilts.
I don't know how you have the energy to do all of that you do, and now you have another new clothing line out as well.
I do.
You are really, I don't know if you know this about Heidi, but she is a crazy obsessed with dressing up for Halloween.
I am.
Like, really. Do we have the picture that I saw in...
Yeah. Because when I turned 40, I'm 41 now, when I turned 40, everyone always said, well, you know, in your industry, how do you feel about, you know, being old and all of that? I'm like, old? I'm going to show you old. So I turned up as being 95 years old.
Right.
And I loved it. It was so much fun.
Yeah.
They wouldn't actually let me into my own party first. They didn't recognize me at all. I love it.
That's amazing. All right, let's talk about Halloween, because I know this is like your holiday.
I love it.
And I don't understand, you get so into it.
I do.
What are you this year?
I can't tell you. I'm going to be the male, like a male fantasy, the ultimate male fantasy.
Okay.
Yeah.
Aren't you already that?
No, I don't think so. Well, I've been like 95 years old. Like 2 years ago, I turned myself into.
Do you have some of the pictures of what she's done before?
They gave me like these really, like a really old neck and shoulders, and kind of my knuckles made them really old. I had my teeth done really yellow, and I put these contact lenses in, and I had this, you know, this gray hair. I mean, I love to be unrecognizable.
Do whatever you're doing.
Probably like 9, 10 hours again. Yeah.
9 or 10 hours?
Yeah.
Is this what you're doing now? This is for this year?
Yeah.
And so...
Because I wanted to change my
body. Who are these people that get to do that to you? Do you know them? That they're
I do. They do special effects, and I love what they do. I love,
I bet you do.
showcasing the art. I mean, it's not a lot of fun being rubbed down in that stuff. Trust me. Especially when your mouth is closed and you can only breathe out of your nostrils.
Look at that. I mean, that's incredible that you.
That is probably every man's fantasy, that I should be quiet.
It's great to see you. You look fantastic. Last time you were here, it was Halloween, and you didn't tell us who you were going to be. You said you were going to go as every man's fantasy.
And that was Jessica Rabbit.
Yeah. Did you see her for Halloween? Look at this. What she did.
It was so much fun.
Look at that.
And it only took 10 hours to get ready. No, it took 10 hours. It was. Yeah.
It really did take 10 hours.
And it took 2 hours to get it off.
2 hours to get it off?
Yeah, and it was at 4 o'clock in the morning. Actually, yeah, it was at 4 o'clock in the morning, and I went back to the hotel and had 4 people work on me, getting this off, ripping these boobs off, ripping the butt off, ripping all the prosthetics off my face. It takes a long time.
Wow, that's like me at night.
No.
No, but seriously, but you love doing it.
I do. And it's my most favorite holiday.
Hi! You're finally here on Halloween.
And I've never been so comfortable before.
Are you cold? Is it cold in here or not?
No, it's perfect.
Yeah, well, you've been running around like crazy, too.
I know. I'm still out of breath.
You love Halloween so much, so this really is the perfect show for you to be on.
Because look at you.
Well.
You know, it gets people to dress up and looks like so much fun. I mean, look at all of you guys.
I know, everybody looks great.
It's so much fun. It's so nice when you're not yourself for the day. No, it's so nice when you're not yourself for the day and you can play someone else and just have fun. I feel like it loosens you up a little bit.
I don't need to be loosened up. I'm loosened up. Did you always love Halloween, like even since you were a little kid?
I did. I come from Cologne, and we're big on the carnival, which is very similar to this.
Yeah.
You know, like in Brazil, they have the carnival. We have the carnival. In Germany, it's not as sexy, so it's more like Halloween, just not so scary.
Right.
I'm always scared that someone will be
we're
like,
not
"Coach!"
No. We have too much going on to try to scare anybody today. What are you going to be? Can you give us a hint of what you're going to be?
Well, with all the election going on and stuff, I thought I'm going to be Donald Trump, but my hands are too big, you guys. So I had to rethink this whole thing, and then, but I'm not going to say anything, but it's quite complicated. The only tip, or the only thing I would say is it's made in Germany.
Well, you're made in Germany, so that doesn't really help us.
Or maybe I'm going to be a gigantic Bratwurst or Schnitzel or Knödel or something
Or maybe
like that.
a Porsche. They're made in Germany, aren't they? Or a Mercedes. You're going to be a car?
Or a VW, maybe.
Yeah. You're not going to tell us. What are your kids going to be?
Well, I have 4 children. So I have my oldest daughter. She was attacked by, she's 12. She was attacked by a werewolf, so she made it all herself. She has jeans and a top, and it's all shredded. And wherever, you know, it splits open, it's like bloody, and she has like things everywhere from the scratches. My next son, who is 11, Henry, he is Kool-Aid man. So he is like this big Kool-Aid guy. That's what he loved. My next son, Johan, he is turning 10, so he is riding a camel. It's very funny, this costume. So it's like this whole camel that you're riding, and it's like his head is popping out. And then my smallest daughter, Lou, she just turned 7. She's going to be a broken doll.
That's very cool.
Hi! That was my song.
Yes, it was.
The last time when I was here, I was being Maddie. Maddie Ziegler.
Yeah, for Halloween. I don't know if you remember.
I don't know if you guys.
I was Sia and she was Maddie, and
I was trying to be Maddie.
They were both so impressed by you. Did you hear about that? They thought you were amazing.
I don't know about that, but I had a lot of fun doing it.
No, it's true,
though.
and you
couldn't
hurt yourself
walk for
too.
days after that, and I had a scab on my knee because I was really going for it. I was like sliding on the floor, and they were all like scuffed.
Yeah.
But it was worth it.
What was the goosh? Was that a
that was
noise?
A sound effect when I like slid on the floor.
I see.
As they do.
Yes, they do. Yeah, I didn't realize that they gooshed.
I don't know the word for it, so I just make the sound effect for it.
Yeah. That is the sound effect. No, you really did go for it. You were fantastic. You really do love to dress up, though. Like, Halloween is your favorite. You should live in New Orleans, because New Orleans is like a perfect city for you.
Oh, my God, but that would be so exhausting if I had Halloween all the time. I mean, I'm already getting ready now for Halloween.
I'm sure you are. I saw that you were, like, getting plaster something done.
Yeah, it's because I have a lot of prosthetics done. Like, last year, I was just being me because I thought, I need a year off. So I had, like, 5 clones, and I could just be me. And I don't think people were too impressed with that, so this year I have to really give it some. So I have so many prosthetics on my hand and my face, and I just had to do that yesterday, so that was slimy and gross.
So you won't say what you are because you like it to be a big surprise.
It's gonna be scary.
It's gonna be scary?
Scary, yes.
Very scary.
Yes.
And how long will this take you to get into?
Probably like 10, 11 hours. I have to start really early so I can make it to the party. Yeah.
Like really seriously 10 or 11
Yeah.
hours before you actually get to a party, and then
Yeah.
you're at a party for 3 or 4 hours.
And then it takes like 2 hours to get it all off. Yeah, when I was Jessica Rabbit and I had like big boobs and a big butt and my face was all changed, so many pieces that were put on. You know, afterwards I had like literally 2, 3 guys like trying to get all this stuff off, and it's like stuck on. It's not easy. You can't just like take it off. It's, you know, and when it's like 4 o'clock in the morning and you had a few glasses of champagne, it's not a lot of fun. It really isn't.
That seems like when it would be a lot of fun.
Then you just have to keep on drinking.
It's exactly when it would be a lot of fun. So you love doing that.
I do, because I like to inspire people to dress up more too. So everyone who comes to the party, they give it some too.
Yeah, that's why I
Yeah.
don't go to your parties. Too much work. It's too much work.
But it's so much fun because you can't recognize anyone. Like even my friends, they come up to me and they're like, "Who am I? Who am I?"
Yeah.
And it takes me
Well,
a
you
really
could.
long time.
Well, it
to
would take
figure
you a
out.
long time. I was going to say you could go out like that and not get recognized.
I should try that sometimes.
Yeah, you should try it and see how people treat you versus and go, you know what? I'm Heidi Klum. Give me a table.